honestly, with all these Ganderveil showcases, you could seriously say that it is, yeah, it has pretty much become, I don't think you could say it's my favorite, but hey, it's definitely something that I've been using a lot, and I kind of only use it for the showcase and I'm kind of done, but this one's one I've been wanting to check out because I think it's going to be really good for Ganderveil, and I've been checking it out. And yeah, I have Very Nimble, Tender, and Clumsy here with Adam Clutch plushie, and it's going to be a utility-based one where I'm going to be trying to get my hazards up and be more of a supportive role to my team rather than going for all-out damage. And I went for Tender because if you run Tender, you don't have to invest anything into your range defense to give Protagon a melee attack boost. So that's why I went with Tender. And then here we have Slap Down, Barbs, Icicle Trap, and Provoke, which is the moveset. I keep switching Icicle Traps and Slap Down, and it keeps not switching it. Thank you. Something else probably got swapped, I don't know. But yeah, basically we were going to set up both of these hazards. I like these because, look, Icicle Traps is solid because it hits pretty much everything except like fire types and stuff, right? Barbs is also nice because it hits everything that's grounded with no like reduced damage factor, but it does not hit air types, whereas Icicle Trap hits air types for like super effective. So it's honestly really solid. And yeah, then we have Provoke just so other things can't set up on us. Then we have Slap Down just to get rid of items, and that's kind of the whole idea of our Ganderveil. And we have Compliant. Helps our team to follow trainer's orders even when the foe tries to force you to use certain moves. So stuff like Deja Vu, Provoke, Tease, and stuff like that will not affect us. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if this affects Ganderveil or just its teammates. So we're going to find out if this was a completely useless ability and Hydrate is just better, right? Don't know yet. But yeah, then the TPs are pretty simple. The 200 HP, so we're as bulky as possible. The 200 speed, so we are as fast as possible. The 4 energy, because of the 4 energy rule. And then the 96 melee attack, just so we hit as hard as possible with all these other factors. But yeah, hope that you all enjoy. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Alrighty, here we go into the first one. So the thing is, with this Ganderveil, we can kind of just lead with it pretty much every time, and it should always be fine. I do want to bring this because they don't have a whole lot they can do against this. I need to get a Very Nimble Chienta, so that might be its own video soon. Is Very Nimble Chienta. My Ika is really strong. If I could just kind of... It'd be kind of an annoying team, honestly. I'm just gonna go with this, though. Actually, maybe I don't go Protagon. Maybe I don't go Protagon. I mean, Protagon's nice because it gets the outspeed on the Stratosaur. But what if I went with this? So then I could, like, burn Lashent. But then if they can just go Seer Knight, then I'm pretty much walled. Right? So that's a little bit of a problem. In general, Seer Knight's a little scary, but what if they just don't bring it? I mean, their hazard removal isn't very good. They really only have, like, Gust Stratosaur, so let's go with this. Okay, as they go Seer Knight. Is it terrifying? It is. Now, I'm not too worried about the terrifying here. I'm probably just going to provoke this thing. The problem is I'm Tender, so I'm going to take a little bit more damage than I would want to. There's the slap. Alright. Oh yeah, and I'm running Clutch plushie just so I can like make sure I can live at least one hit. We're going to slap down here. Make sure that they lose their item. But yeah, we want to try to get the utility here, which will be nice. Okay, they actually go Wind Tricks, which is interesting. One of the few times I don't bring Wobblisk, of course, is whenever people have Wind Tricks. I mean, I have Chienta, right? But they're probably just going to Peace of Mind. I kind of just want to provoke on their palm. Right? Maybe I just do that? I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do right now, right? Or maybe I just Barb. Maybe I Barb, and if they palm, I just provoke so they can't Gust. No, they just go for Brain Freeze. I mean, hey, Ganderveil did slap the Seer Knight, so that's good. Let's just go Ika. Now, Ika allows for a strong Zip Zap, right? I don't think they had a switch in for this. Yeah, the Ganderveil isn't really going to be doing all the damage, right? So, yeah, this is fine. As they're into Ika, is this rechargeable? No, it's not. Okay. So this means we get to go Hollow Bunch. And then we get to click Pharaoh Blast, which is nice. Now, the reason we Pharaoh Blast is because they could probably just go Lashent on Nova Blast, right? They might just think, oh, they're just going to Nova Blast to go for the kill on the Ika, and then just go into Lashent. So, killing the Lashent is probably in our best interest right now. So yeah, we take down the Lashent, which is awesome. Killing this thing early is always amazing. So yeah, took that thing down. There's the wind tricks. Okay, so before I didn't want to go Chienta, but I feel like it's fine now. That I just go Cosmeleon, and then I could potentially do some weird stuff, but maybe I just go Chienta. I mean, it's like, I don't want to go Chienta. That's the thing. I have such a low range defense stat. I'm going to get hit so hard. I really don't want to do that. If I go Ika, no, I think maybe just Cosmeleon is the move. And then I just try to be annoying with Impersonate. But they always pretty much just Jetstream, right? I guess I just Power Focus. I mean, I don't really know what I could... This thing's annoying. There's the Provoke. Okay, so they just don't want me to Impersonate. So they are Stall Breaker wind tricks. But I can Climate Cannon, and this damage isn't awful. I'm assuming Seer Knight. Yeah, that makes sense. Is Slapdown coming out? Slapdown could probably come out here, right? Are they Amulet as well? They are, okay. like, Slapdown makes sense, right? It's not like I have a whole lot to come into it, though. That's a little bit of a problem. Yeah, that Provoke is annoying. I think Ika's fine. I mean, Slapdown just comes out, and I don't know how detrimental this is going to be. I don't think it's that bad, so this is okay. I honestly do not think that this is a horrible trade. It's not. Because here I just Thunderstrike, right? I mean, I could also... I'm just going to Thunderstrike. They could probably, like, stay in predicting my Zip Zap and just slap down again because I have no switches into it. So Thunderstriking here I think is honestly better because even if they go Ika, they get to go first and they would probably just want to Flash and Fleece, so I just get to Zip Zap, which means it's bad for them. So actually, yeah. So going for... They freaking lived because it looks like it's very clever. Well, now I can Zip Zap, right? Because they lost a lot of health on Seer Knight. Yeah, this is kind of an annoying team. They have Petrifying and Terrifying, and it's a solid team, this is just annoying. But the Barbs that Ganderveil put down are doing something. They are doing something. Now, I feel like here, maybe I just go Chienta. Because if they go Ika, I just Radiant Rush. But they could have Luminami. And Luminami's a little bit of a problem. Well, the thing is, if I can just get Ika on the field and just Zip Zap, they can't do a whole lot. Because they've lost Lashent and Seer Knight. And if they've shown Wind Tricks, Ika, I'm assuming it's Luminami. No, it's just Ika. Okay, so they just want to Zip Zap. Do I just Brawn Boost and then hit whatever the heck they send in? Because they can't outspeed me, right? This is their Boots user, so they can't outspeed me. Maybe I just do this. No, I'm just gonna Radiant Rush, see what they go into. I need to know what their last is before I go to, like, commit Brawn Boost, you know? I need to know. And killing the Ika there is very good. Because if they are Wind Tricks Nevermare, they just lose. Because they can't beat Chienta. They would only have Thistle Slash. It is Luminami. Okay, so no, they were trying to predict me Brawn Boosting on Luminami switch in. That's what they were doing. And it didn't work out very well. And then I just get to go Ika and Thunderstrike. Yeah, so I just go for chip here. I just chip it as much as I can. And then they lose. Cosmeleon should be able to potentially beat the Wind Tricks. It looks like it's just Brain Freeze Wind Tricks, though. So it's just like, if I can just Raging Flame, it should be fine. Okay, well, there's the Daze. This looks like very robust Luminami, which is kind of annoying. I'm just going to keep punching it, though. If they end up going Wind Tricks, I think I just go Hollow Bunch and I Life Drain. Yeah, they Flash and Flee. I can live. I don't live, unfortunately. That would have been awesome if I did. But, yeah. I don't think that they can win because I think I just go Hollow Bunch here. And I never die, right? I don't think I ever die. No. I never die. I just know the blast. I never die to this. Yeah, I never die. And if they go Loomy... Oh, they Palm. That's a little worrisome. Never mind. It was worrisome until they lowered the range attack. Yeah, pretty lucky near the end game, I'll be honest. Very lucky toward the end game. If I didn't get that range attack lower, they probably could have just perched, but I don't think they could have won. Maybe. I think that range attack lower actually matters, which is kind of unfortunate, so let's hope it wasn't a 10% chance to lower. Oh no, I outspeed this thing anyway. I was thinking like if Luminami didn't outspeed, it was fine, but this is kind of an annoying team, honestly. It was not a fun team to fight, I'll be honest. Alrighty, here we go into the next one. Now, this is gonna be like, okay. I mean, it's gonna be Ganderveil versus Gobademic lead, right? One problem is I don't outspeed the Gobademic. So if it goes for like, if it goes for Tazard lead, that kind of sucks for the start because I can't get rid of it. But on the bright side, they don't have a Flash and Flee switching. So if I do this and this, I think it's fine. I bring Ika for that insane Stratosaur. And then, like, I have enough raw damage to probably kill the Waba, but I think Protogon's probably fine because they don't have a Zip Zap switching either. They don't have a plant type, a ground type, or, what? A light type? Yeah. Ground. Yeah, wait. Ground, plant, light. Yeah, they don't have any of those, so they can't actually stop any form of pivot, which is honestly kind of bad. I mean, we're just gonna do this, right? Yeah, we could see that coming. They could also do some weird provoke shenanigans, but if I can provoke them, yeah, I don't take that much at all. I provoke, so then they can't set anything up. And then I just... Do I Icicle or Barb? I think Barb's is better, right? But yeah, no, they clearly just wanted to go for the kill on Ganderveil early. Maybe I could keep this later for a slapdown on the Cleone. I could probably keep this. Do I have anything that could switch in? You know, I really want this to work better. Maybe it's a thing where I don't lead off with it immediately. You know, for the video, I'm going to save it. For the video, I'm going to keep it alive so I can maybe bring it in later. Oh, they go for a wait. Very intriguing. Okay. Just going to go for the kill. I'm just going to go for a two-shot here. I mean, I don't want to deal with this. I'm just going to go for the kill. I should have just zip-zapped, but if I Thunderstrike and reveal it, they could probably go for some kind of weird switch, but they might not have brought a way to beat this. Yeah, from the looks of it, they didn't bring a way to beat this. Nice, big damage. No poison would be great. Can't ask for much, though. Now, the problem is, now that my Ika's on a timer, I really need to keep Ika around because of Stratosaur. Alrighty. So we took down the Gobademic, and we got a single layer of barbs up for it, but we almost lost like 2 things. Oh, God. I don't want to deal with this. What do I do? Oh, he just clicks Rogue Assault, huh? See, well, if he clicks Rogue Assault, then I just risk Brittany, and then I flash and flee. And then with Ice Hammer, so then I just go Alvin, right? Yeah, no, it's fine. I think it's his time, unfortunately. That's a weird one. Body Slam was unexpected. But I mean, I can still do this. Then I just flash and flee. Right? Oh, I'm not Perch, but I forgot to give this thing Perch back, but it should be fine. Yeah, okay, so it is Boots. Anyway, we'll just do this. Yeah, this thing's hitting a little too hard. Ah, Barbadger hit so hard and I had nothing for it. I don't have many things. Okay. Yeah. Ouch. I mean, I have the Loomian advantage right now, right? If they send Stratosaurus, I just go Protagon, right? Yeah. That's why I kept Protagon healthy. Do they just magnify because they're overconfident? Then I just Zip Zap into Ika into another Zip Zap. I can easily beat Cleone with Hollow Bunch, right? As long as the Cleone is not Palm. But they don't usually run Palm from what I know of. But I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong. Yeah, we're just gonna do this on their Magnify potentially. Because they didn't. They could have Soul Bursted. Yeah, no, they Metal Blast. Okay. I mean, I just Zip Zap here. No matter what, I just Zip Zap. I want the Ganderveil to have a better lead matchup, but like Gobademic and like what else did I fight? I forgot what else I let off against. But maybe it's a thing where I don't lead offset immediately. Then I kind of play passive. Yeah, that's what I assumed would come in. That did a lot for a melee attack boost, I'll be honest. I mean, now I just send this in, right? Just Life Drain. And it's fine. Oh, I outspeed it. That is one very slow. Oh, it was dissipating, but it doesn't matter because we got enough chip. And I want to partially say that was because of the barbs. Because, hey, getting one layer of barbs up is always a good thing, right? I feel like at this point, like, I mean, if it's Obsidian, I just win, right? I don't know what the last is, but I brought Brittany specifically for Obsidian. But again, Alvin just works. It just works. So yeah, now they do this. Are they very nimble by chance? If they're very nimble, it doesn't matter because I can just go Ika and then I just kill it with a Zip Zap. So let's see. Do, do, do. No, 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 no. All right. Yeah, that makes sense to go for. The crit kind of sucks. Well, now Energy Surge kills if it ends up being very nimble. And it is very nimble. Okay. It doesn't matter, though. Like, yeah, this is the second time I've been crit that it matters against my Protagon against a Soul Burst Stratosaurus. That's the second time it's happened. It's weird that it's happened twice, where I fight a very nimble Stratosaur and then I get crit and it ends up mattering. Right, and it's Zulong. Oh, no, let's go Hollow Bunch. Never mind. Alright, so he loses. Nothing you can do, buddy. Yeah, second time I've been crit by a Soul Burst Stratosaur when I'm using Protagon, and it's a very nimble one that ends up mattering. The first one was against Joshua Star, which Yeah. I mean, I didn't win the game, right? If I hit it. Ancient Moor does make this a bit more interesting, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Do I not just life drain? No, I can't sack this. Actually, I could. Don't I just life drain here? I think I just life drain. Because Metal Blast hits me really hard. But if I life drain, it's enough for a Flash and Flee kills. And then if I Flash and Flee... Oh, I couldn't Flash and Flee, actually. No, I can't. Wait. Can I? Life drain. I could potentially heal enough. If I do... Does it work? Hold on. I need to get my train of thought back. I was thinking about something else. Okay. If I life drain and he kills, I go Ika, and then I Flash and Flee. It goes into Nime, they go into Zulong, they kill the... No, it doesn't work. Okay, so no, Nime is the play. Nimerae's the move! I don't think I can win, actually. It's a game of chicken. That's the thing. Right? This part's an entire game of chicken. Potentially. Or if I palm. No, if I just palm, I win, right? No, I think palm also just wins. Oh, no, okay. So he chickened out. They thought I would go for Flash and Flee predicting Zulong, so they just stayed and went for Metal Blast just to kill, but no. I think if they went Zulong on my if I zip zapped and I went to Hull Witch, I just click Peace of Mind. And if they Metal Blast, it doesn't kill and I just life drink and my health back, then I know the last is Zulong. No. He lost anyway. There's nothing that he could have done there. He couldn't win off of my zip zap. He was assuming I would Flash and Flee predicting Zulong, but it doesn't matter. It just didn't matter. But hey, the Barbs put in work, right? I might have been enough to kill the Cleone, but it just looked like a kill in general. But hey, what a dub. All right. Well, it's my hazard setter, right? Do I have to not lead with it? That's what I'm concerned about. This is a very ancient-oriented team. I mean, it kind of is clear what they like. They kind of like the two-legged things with tails that have claws. There's a very clear thing that they like. So where's the Obsidian? I will bring Ganderveil, and I think the tough part about this battle is Tatab, right? Because I kind of just heckin' die. But maybe if they JJ, I don't know. This is a little weird. It's a little weird because I know that most of my team dies. A Zip Zap is free though. They can't switch into Zip Zap, so it's definitely an Ika game. And then I think it's Protogon Ika, because Protogon Ika is really good. The one problem with this is the Metatoad. So it might be a thing where I need to slap it with Ganderveil. Maybe I do this. But if it ends up being Tatab lead, it's just Jover, right? Is it not over if that happens? Do I just do Hollow Bunch then? But Dorigo makes the most sense to lead, so maybe I just do this. Well, if it's Tatab, I lose something on the spot, right? It was none of them. It was Samurai. So this is bad for them. They're switching out. I get a range attack boost. It'll proc their Volt Shell, and yeah, they're switching out. They're gonna go Metatoad. So here I Zip Zap. And okay, no, it's not Volt Shell. It just dies. Nice. So do I go? I think I just go Ganderveil, honestly. Like I just go Ganderveil here. I think I'm in the lead, so I can play the hazards. If you're in the lead, you can afford to play a little risky, but not all the time. Is this gonna Surrogate Rev up? Okay, no, it's not. I know Very Nimble doesn't outspeed this. So it's kind of a thing of like, do I want to take a Draco Beam? This is honestly a very threatening thing. So maybe it's a thing where maybe I just go hard. I'm just gonna go hard Protogon, right? That makes the most sense to me. Just go hard Protogon. Hard Protogon into Dart Burst. But then they could just go Metatoad, right? So maybe Zip Zap? Egg Lob. Something tells me they're not gonna go Metatoad, and I can just Dart Burst. But maybe, oh, they could. Maybe they might see Mega Punch, be like, oh, I can click that. I'm just gonna Dart Burst though. So Darkrai was released in the Pokemon Unite private test server, right? I made a post about how I didn't feel really good about it and how it didn't look very good. But here's the thing. It's kind of a different release than a lot of them because it doesn't have its own icons, right? And the fact that Darkrai's even coming is the most exciting thing to me because I freaking love Darkrai. Let me actually go pull up an image real quick. Images that I want to show. This one. I don't know how big it's gonna be, but there you go. I made a big list of all my favorite Pokemon, and as you can see, Darkrai is one of my favorites, right? It is 100% up there with my favorites. And I'm just excited that it's actually being added. Okay, this is a little spooky. I think here I Zip Zap, Holobunch, Slap Down, Ferroblast. No, I should outspeed because these things always run sluggish, and I have enough speed, right? To outspeed, potentially, maybe, somehow. Maybe. Let me check. Toad is 43. I should outspeed. This is gonna hurt. Oh, right. Egg Lob. Well, it's fine. It lets us use the Ganderveil, right? Wow, I lost my only way of hitting this thing. It's fine. Ganderveil can slap. Now, realistically, they're just going to click Psycho Slap again, right? Because they see super effective. So maybe if it's 2 shots, it does! That's not normal. What? Hello? But yeah, Darkrai being up there is one of my favorites is like something that I've always had. I freaking love Darkrai. I'm not emo, okay? I'm pretty much the opposite of that. But it's just a cool guy. You can't deny that. He's just cool. I think I could just set up Icicle now, right? Because what, they have Tatab? I mean, I think right now Icicle does the same amount that Barbs would do, right? Or I could Slap because this thing does not have a melee defense stat, right? If I Slap, I get good damage and I get more utility. Or if I Icicle Trap, I get to get more chip on things. And can I threaten this? I threaten this thing with pretty much everything that I have, right? I can go Ika, I can go Alvin, either one works. I think here just Icicle though, because thinking about it in my head, this works. Yeah, there's Primal. I think it's Triumph. I mean, their next move doesn't cost anything, but maybe they see Wave Wreck. Does this thing get Wave Wrecker, like, as a level up move? I don't know. But, maybe Cosmeleon works? Cosmeleon can work because he might just click Primal Slash, right? And he doesn't have a melee defense stat, so maybe this is the thing where I just Power Focus into an Impersonate, and then Climate Cannon to finish it off. I mean, I'm not going to outspeed it. Okay. Okay. I do outspeed it. Youch. Okay. I'm going to try impersonating, see if he falls for it. And seeing how this has been going, probably. And, okay, so he dies. Because, like, with impersonate, technically that is a stab move. Which is awesome. So there's a Cram boss. Now this thing's a little scary, but the only way to make it not scary is yoink, Raging Flaming it. Burned. They could be Ravenous though, which is a little irritating. Oh my god. Well, I'm not dead, which is the fun thing, right? Let's just impersonate. See what happens. Like, what if they Tricky Tactics for some reason? They do a lot of damage. There's an Ice Hammer. That's technically a stab move. It's hilarious to me that Cosmeleon's Ice Hammer with Impersonate is stronger than Cramboss's, right? Like, Cramboss gets the stab benefit from it, but because of how awful stab is, it doesn't matter, right? It just doesn't matter. But yeah, that was a good game. So in the end, Barbs was the better move to go for on Ganderveil. It actually would have ended the game quicker. But I kind of completely forgot their team. I'm not someone that really like is like and screenshots the team. That's not really what I do. But yeah, hopefully that you all enjoyed. And yeah, overall, I will say that utility Ganderveil is definitely an interesting thing. I think it's definitely one of the better ways to use Ganderveil because of how much crap it has. I dare you name every rally move that Ganderveil has. You can't. Let me see. Let's see how many there are. Alright, here we go. We have Baffle, Barbs, Empathize, Examine, Far Enchantment, Icicle Trap, Near Enchantment, Poison Barbs, Preemptive Strike, Provoke, Rage Tackle, Rogue Assault, Teamwork, and Wave Wrecker. It gets like every move in the game. It does a lot, and it's very good at supporting its team. And yeah, hope that you all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone later. Bye-bye.